Here we go. Okay, we're rolling. Hi everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Emily, aka Mother of Malinois, and this is my first ever YouTube video, so please be kind. In order to, just kind of get me started and, get you to know me and get to know kind of what I'm hoping to do for this channel, I thought I would start with the very common, not at all original, Booktube Newbie Tag video. Alrighty, so let's just jump right into it. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? So I wanted to start this channel, because I am kind of a huge YouTube nerd, have been for many a year. I love YouTube, I love watching videos, and I kind of just wanted to start taking that extra step of going from avid YouTube viewer to a creator myself. And I love books, and I love the Booktube community, I love Booktube channels, and I thought that this would be a really great way for me to come on here and talk about books and meet like-minded people or not so like-minded people. I just kind of contribute to this awesome community of people. I just wanted like a creative outlet to talk about books, talk about anime or art. I love to wood burn, so I might do some wood burning videos, showcase that a little bit if you guys are interested in that. It's kind of an excuse to just do stuff that I enjoy doing. I am a mom of two little ones, so mom guilt is real and it can be really difficult to allow yourself to just do something you enjoy, and so making these videos is kind of my excuse to do that. It's an excuse to read more books, watch more anime, maybe play some games, and do the art things. Sorry, I'm getting over COVID currently, or the Rona, and I have to drink my tea because my throat is very phlegmy. I dropped my pen. Lastly, if I can magically make this a career, that would be just a dream come true. Like I said, I love YouTube, I love books, and if I have a way to support my family by talking about books on the internet, like that would just be, I mean, who wouldn't love that? Moving on from there. That was a very long-winded answer. Number 2, fun and unique things I can bring to Booktube. Absolutely nothing. Really, like nothing. I am almost 30, married, white woman who reads mostly YA and romantic adult fiction. I am a unicorn. I might review some other books, or I might be into like different genres of books other than that. I think that'll be maybe a fun challenge for myself, to maybe venture off into some new subject matter, but that's a topic for another time. What am I most excited about for this new channel? I feel like I already kind of talked about this, but I'm really looking forward to using this as a creative outlet for myself, and kind of getting out of a reading slump and be able to read more so I can make more videos. I'm excited to learn about editing, hopefully getting to know some new people and gain access to this really cool community. Number 4, why do I love reading? Why does anybody? Probably the escapism, getting to be, truly immersed in a story and the characters and the emotions and all the feels, and like you're going on a journey with those characters. That's why I love fiction so much. That's why I love reading. Number 5, what book or series got you into reading? So this question, I've always been into reading, but like trying to think back to a particular series or book that really kind of solidified that, I would have to say the first series that I was like, I am a reader, were the Mandy books. Maybe put like a little graphic here of those. The Mandy books, if you're not familiar, I grew up in a very religious household, so they were a Christian mystery book series. They were like chapter books for kids. I absolutely loved, and I remember inhaling and going to the library and getting stacks and stacks of the Mandy books because I just loved the entire series. Other than that, I think like the American Girl book series, my favorite was Kaya, who was the Native American girl. She was my first and only American Girl doll. And I loved her, and I loved those stories, and I read all the other ones. So there was another book that I just really loved growing up and kind of helped me get into the whole more fantasy, like romance genre, was Ella Enchanted. I don't remember the name of the author. I'll have to put that in somewhere. But that is still a book very near and dear to my heart. She also has another book about a pair of sisters set in like a magical kingdom, and I really enjoyed that book as well. I can never remember the name of it, unfortunately, but I'll put that in here somewhere too. Doing great. Great start. Those two books I really loved and really got me into fantasy. Number 6, what questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? So favorite booktuber coming to mind would be obviously like Carrie Can Read. I just adore her. She's so cute. And a question I would ask other booktubers would be, do you ever not feel like an imposter? Because I am having really bad imposter syndrome just trying to film this video. So yeah. Number 7, what challenges of starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Getting over how awkward I am and just trying to get used to talking on camera or to a camera and not being just painful to watch would be a great challenge for me to overcome. Like I mentioned, I am a mom to 2 little kids. Finding the time and energy to not only just read and find things to make content about, but also film and edit and make these watchable would be pretty big challenges in my opinion. So hopefully we get through those. Number 8, when did I start reading? I grew up in a home of readers. Mom was always reading. My older siblings were always reading. We had books all over the house. This sounds very privileged, but we had our library room, which was just a room full of books and a couch and our computer. And that was our library room. We were always going to the library and doing summer reading challenges. And so reading was always a big part of my childhood and growing up. Of course, you know, life being life, I've more so through like high school and early adulthood, and now ever since becoming a mom, you know, it's easy to kind of fall out of that a little bit. Reading's always been one of my favorite things to do other than art and watching anime and watching lots of YouTube videos. Number 9 is, where do I read? Really anywhere I can, like nowhere super specific. I will read in bed, on the couch, on my phone. I like physical books, but it's a lot easier to just read on my phone since I always have it on me, and that way a toddler is not trying to rip pages out of whatever physical book I have in hand. Though the question is not what do I read, right? Like on my phone versus physical books, but because I read mostly on my phone, I will read wherever I have the chance and time and a bit of quiet. I guess more odd spot that I read would be if my kids fall asleep in the car and I don't feel like waking them up to get them out of the car, then I will read sitting in my car like a weirdo. Number 10. What kind of books do you like to read? I'm losing my voice. I'm so sorry. I don't talk this much. Like I really like romance, historical romance, fantasy romance, YA romance. Occasionally I will probably read some more self-help books or psychology, maybe some parenting books that I've had on my shelf for a long time that I need to read. So we might be getting into some of that. I don't know if I said it already, but philosophy. I'd really like to start reading more philosophy, but mainly I read a lot of fantasy, romantic fiction, and that'll probably be what is mostly on this channel, because that's what makes me happy. I want to check out the next video. I'll be coming out with a to be read for 2023, where I talk a lot about the books that I plan on reading this year and things that have been on my shelf for way too long that I haven't picked up yet. So yeah, stay tuned and check that out whenever that comes out. Maybe next week, maybe, if I have time to edit this and then film another video. Alrighty, so that is all the questions for the newbie booktube tag. Leave me a comment telling me what you thought of the video. Are there any books that you're excited to read this year on your to be read list? Please let me know. Give me inspiration for the next video as well. Press all the buttons. Thank you so much for watching. And you guys have a great day. Bye.